bought 2 dresses and left. The man was still behind us. He didn't go in the store, but he was sort of waiting right next to the store, but I don't think he was able to grab me since there was a man and his family entering out the same time we were, and so we started walking back. And I looked behind and realized he was still there, and since my teacher taught about kidnapping and safety, I took that lesson personally, so I looked right behind and saw several police gathering around one store, and immediately I had a plan come right to my head. I told my mom I had to tie my shoes, and so I went down to the floor, let go of my mom's hand, and that man stopped and went next to do a wall right next to me as soon as I was done tying shoes, while my mom was waiting for me on her phone, so I went up. I stopped and went little closer to my mom and smiled, and then I looked dead in eyes of that man while I was smiling, and at the top of my lungs, I yelled help help at the creepy man with the Santa Claus beard has been following me, and my mommy and I yelled help almost like 10 times, so immediately everybody looked straight at me and I was still staring at the man while saying all of this, and that smirk that he had in his face immediately turned into a look of horror, and as everybody looked at me, I pointed straight at the man who was running in the opposite direction and said that was him, and a police officer looked straight at me. And so did everybody else in that crowd. Watched the man run away as he was shocked to what I had just said, and I immediately explained to my mom that I saw this guy take every single turn, every single route we took to go to both Claire's and H&M, and so my mom asked one of the police officers if we could have a ride to our house, and he immediately said yes and took us straight to our house. I think my mother was still processing everything that just happened because she had a shocked look on her face too, and me? I had the biggest smile ever as I had known what I just done. I embarrassed and humiliated that man who was following us, and for some reason my little 8-year-old self felt good inside for doing that.